This is Tomo News for Wednesday, October 25th. Mario game features NYC-inspired world. Hold up, Tomo Sapiens. We know we're late to the party with this, but that new Mario game has a New York-inspired area called New DONK City. It's got big yellow cabs, skyscrapers, and everything. And yeah, we've never seen that before. Word is that it's bye-bye to the iconic end-level flagpoles and possibly, maybe hello to MetroCard price hikes? Remember, if you take Mario & Co. for a ride on the Metro, absolutely no man-spreading ever. And who needs mushroom power-ups when you've got all that great food? But let's hope everybody's favorite ex-plumber doesn't jump down any pipes. Big Apple roaches take no prisoners. Are you getting the latest Super Mario cash grab? If so, do not let us know in the comments below. Dum-dums fool around with croc trap. Photos of 4 men messing around with a baited croc trap have surfaced online, and everyone's heads are reeling from the stupid. A 79-year-old woman got snatched by a 4.3-meter-long croc in the same area less than 2 weeks ago, which makes the foursome stunt even more dangerous and idiotic. Most people see a trap and take it as an indication that the water is unsafe and teeming with crocodiles. But not these fellas. We're not sure if they're dumb enough not to know what traps are for, or if they just didn't care. Either way, the 4 grinning morons played around with a baited trap like it was some sort of adult jungle gym, climbing on top and even going inside. Never mind that there was a big glaring warning sign. Though, really, let's see how macho these idiots would be in front of a big, hungry crocodile. Yeah, thought so. Australian authorities have yet to identify the men, but they stand to face fines of up to $15,000 if found and convicted of tampering with the traps. Let the manhunt begin. Martian atmosphere could be used to make oxygen and rocket fuel. Mars may one day be able to sustain a human outpost with the help from the planet's own environment. 96% of the Martian atmosphere is made up of carbon dioxide. Researchers believe this abundant resource, combined with the cold Martian temperature and non-thermal plasma, can produce oxygen and carbon monoxide. Local production of these gases on Mars could, in theory, help sustain an outpost or even colony on the red planet with oxygen, and help with the deeper exploration of the solar system using carbon monoxide as fuel. But, that being said, it's all speculation for the moment, so it looks like we won't be joining Matt Damon anytime soon. China planning on going full Big Brother in 2020. China is nothing if not innovative when it comes to finding ways to exert control over their people, and it looks like they're rolling out an entirely new way to spy on the public. Beijing plans to launch its social credit system nationwide by 2020 to rate the trustworthiness of 1.3 billion people by assigning each individual a score. The system will take things into account such as credit history, contract obligation fulfillment, personal characteristics, behavior and preferences, and interpersonal relationships to calculate a score. Once the system becomes mandatory, people with low scores could be punished with slower internet speeds, be denied access to certain restaurants, nightclubs, or golf courses, and restricted from traveling. Scores will also affect an individual's rental applications, ability to secure insurance or a loan, as well as Social Security benefits. Only one question remains: why aren't you in China right now? Russia says new Satan II nuke can hit the U.S. Russia is preparing to test launch its latest nuclear-armed intercontinental ballistic missile, which it claims can get through America's defense shield. The RS-28 Sarmat, or Satan II, weighs over 100 metric tons, with Russian state-linked media claiming it has a 10,000-kilometer range. Moscow says the Satan II is capable of destroying an area the size of Texas. The RS-28 Sarmat is equipped with multiple hypersonic warheads, MIRVs, to help it evade missile defense systems. Russia says the new missile can carry a payload of up to 15 thermonuclear warheads. The first test launches were slated to be held at a testing ground in western Russia by the end of the year. Russia is planning for the RS-28 to enter service by 2020 as a part of its ongoing push to modernize its nuclear arsenal. Google investigating display issues with its new $800 phone. Internet giant and YouTube owner Google may need to place its latest smartphone in a limited state. Apologies, that's a demonetization joke. Android Central editor Alex Doby reported how a test Google Pixel 2 XL he was sent suffered from screen burn-in after 7 days of use. This is when graphics burn into the display. It usually happens after several years of use, not 1 week. Others have reported similar issues with the device. Technology giant Google is investigating the problem, but a mobile analyst told Reuters that if the company finds a problem with the device, it may need to halt production. But hey, maybe it's not the phone. Maybe it's the YouTube algorithm gone rogue and instead of demonetizing creators, it's demonetizing Google. One $800 phone at a time. Probably not, but their share price did drop by 1.9% on Monday. Puerto Rico is back online. Giant balloons are now delivering mobile access to hurricane-ravaged Puerto Rico, thanks to a team-up between Google's parent company Alphabet and AT&T. More than 68% of cell sites in Puerto Rico are still out of service. To help restore communications, Project Loon has deployed giant balloons, which use the AT&T network to provide emergency internet service on the island. The service is limited to those with LTE-enabled phones and supports text messaging, email, and basic web browsing. The balloons float 20 kilometers up in the stratosphere, providing service to a roughly 5,000 square kilometer area. Solar panels power daytime operations, while also charging a battery for nighttime use. Though still an experimental technology, Project Loon proved effective in early 2017 when it provided basic connectivity to flood-affected areas in Peru.